So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And the shot! Goal by Leverkusen! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So, a breakthrough already. Konsa can clear it away. And it's Iniesta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Van Basten. Now that looks a decent ball. He's through here. Koundé. Oh, can he get onto this?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's sick! And he's stuck it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Bayer Leverkusen are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great...
Van Basten! Goal! Back to within one! Interesting!
The goal scored for Vitoria.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. It's Van Basten! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
The goal scored for
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Schick. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Here it is, crossed in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Messi. Oh, it's Van Basten. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, good-looking ball. Alaba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
3 minutes at a time.
Montreal promptly onto that, and that is that. Terrier, he has found the way through. Now it's Palacios. And we've reached half-time. Vitoria are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. So there was the first half.
I think it shows you the danger of not killing off the game when you've got the opportunity. It might be level on paper, Peter, but we know who has the momentum now to go on and win this.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Vitoria get the second half started. This is a promising build-up. He's had it taken off him. Palacios. That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot, chance for a shot! Garcia. That'll be a throw. And it's Messi. And this is Van Basten. Oh, that's Van Basten! And over, just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Quansah. Palacios. Now, can they get him away? Iniesta cuts out the pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Basten looking understandably energised after his goal. Terrier charging forward, the ball at his feet. Garcia. That is good alertness. Mackay being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they've finally cottoned on to the fact that this centre-forward is talented, highly talented.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Van Basten. That's an imaginative pass. Terrier. 75 minutes played. Stood up well to him there. And it's Van Basten. Over to the right flank. That's good vision. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's Van Basten! Vitoria, goal! And the comeback is complete!
The goal scored for Vitoria after 83
A
minutes.
truly wicked strike, nigh
Number
on
6.
perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 30, number 42.
Bayer Leverkusen have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Flecken claims comfortably.
Vitoria really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's found a way through. Schick, and he shoots! Oh, good finish!
Goal scorer
Well,
for
was he ever going to miss that? Of
Number
course he wasn't.
17.
Some great movement here, and
And that will be the final act. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Van Basten. Voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
I'd like to draw your attention. Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things all... Mackay! Mackay! Wonderful!
well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Borussia Dortmund gain their reward with an early goal. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Tries to play it through.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Ayakun. Meunier, he's got away. Van Bommel gets across to intercept that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a key interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mackay looking understandably energised after his goal. Now, what about a counter-attack? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Threads one in. Can he spark a counter here? Iniesta. Now it's Mackay. Now, can they get him away? It's Van Basten! It's in! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's shifting through the... Meunier!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. It's a really well-measured ball. Not the most accurate pass. Meunier. Meunier. There's the header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Koundé.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found the way through. Oh, good read. And the whistle goes for half-time. We'll back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Borussia Dortmund looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he finish?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake.
It's Van Basten! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And yes, it's him again. Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now. Tries to pass it through. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Iniesta. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, he's burst through! That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Van Basten. Mackay! Oh, good finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in it.
Takes a shot! No, got right underneath it.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Mackay being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Gerrard! And the keeper's well positioned.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Ayagun. Now he's off and running. Mackay. Van Basten. Messi. It's anyone's ball now. And this is Messi. Looking for options for movement. It's Iniesta! Iniesta! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Substitution on the field. Number 19. Number 3.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 20.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Lovely pass. Mackay! Loose ball. It's fallen kindly here, and he's stuck it away. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
86 minutes in. Number 10.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Great vision. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Triol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Defending was strong and firm. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mackay picking up the...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
So welcome
today's
one and
match.
all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Di Lorenzo cuts it out. Now it's Højlund. Looking for options for movement. And he cuts out the supply. Di Lorenzo. It's Lobotka. Now it's Højlund. Mackay. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Ramani.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now it's Van Basten. Rivaldo. Rivaldo! Victoria! Goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Rivaldo. Rivaldo.
Victoria have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well read, nice interception. And here's Højlund. Over to the right flank. It's a threatening ball. It's Van Basten! They want to be quick to recover this. And that was very necessary. Chance here to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oliveira.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. And he's running for chance! And that's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting... And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Victoria looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Van Basten, and this is Messi. He's found a way through. Messi! Straight at the keeper.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Shot a goal! And that's a sharp finish. It is an explosive start to the second half. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Has a look and plays it forward. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's got away from it. It's Van Basten! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And no mistake! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Substitution for Napoli, number 7, David Neres.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Brilliantly cut out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are...
He's in! Must be! Ramani did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Ngonge. Hoyland, chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hoyland is offering a right smile there.
Number 27, number 19, Rasmus Højlund. Coming on the field, number 34, Noah Lang, number 9.
And that should get the job done. Spread it left. Politano. That's put paid to the danger. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's on it, can he get away? He's shifting through the gears here. Rivaldo! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Meret claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Into the last 5 minutes. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Politano. Ngonge.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Lukaku. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Not the most accurate pass. 5 minutes to add. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! And there's a goal! Deep into injury time! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Just 1 in it now. Ngonge is onto this. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
So here we are, a
today's
new
match.
chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Serginho making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Well, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that.
He won't be happy with that one. Shevchenko. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice bit of trickery. And he's decided to go for it. And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Can he get it through? Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That is a brilliant interception. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh no. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Always onto this. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Goes for the shot! And that tested the keeper.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And they're quick to get it back. Fernandes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Koundé, Iniesta.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh no! Oh, red, nice interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Van Bommel spots it and intercepts. Messi. Iniesta. Now that's well seen too. Fernandes. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi. Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're off again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Right, Shevchenko. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh. Decent chance! And no mistake. And there is your opener. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Now it's Van Basten. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mackay is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's lost his man here. Shevchenko. Oh, just Shevchenko! He's found some space. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And they win it back again. Just about within shooting range. There was plenty of power on that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Mela. In with the challenge. Mackay. Nicked it back promptly. Just about up to 75 minutes. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
He's having a good look here.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Messi! Oh, crossbar! And again! And that's a good finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Goal scorer for Arsenal after 77 minutes in.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Van Basten. That's a little off target. Now it's Gerrard! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe! He's got away! Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward. Messi. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
2 goals. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Vasco da Gama are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries a shot! It's in! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Mohamed Salah.
Vasco da Gama finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Salah. And here's Neymar. Knocks it out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi.
Vasco da Gama are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Out towards the flank. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's been taken short. And this is Del Piero. There's the shot! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Iniesta. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Mackay. Mackay! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Van Bommel is someone so often referred to. Can he finish? It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Vasco da Gama restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi. Can he get away here? Van Bommel. And here's Van Basten. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. Messi. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Vasco da Gama are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So straight into the second half.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach.
And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
chance, surely! It's hit the crossbar! And they've got rid. Koundé's cross, he leaps for it! He's scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Vasco da Gama are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Messi being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against him here.
Can he get it through? Now it's Mackay! Mackay! They've got to be quick to recover this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Ruben Dias. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a great position here, and he's running through. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Vasco da Gama have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. Struck first time. That's got him rattled.
That's going in strongly.
It's Salah!
Bangladesh really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Neymar. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Vieira. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for Vasco da Gama. Number 6, Marco van Basten. Number 9, Roy Mackay. Number 10,
Tries to
Lionel
pass it through,
Messi.
and he's picked it up out
Number
wide.
15, Steven Gerrard.
Vasco da Gama
Number
close
11,
now to seeing this one
Andres
through to the end.
Iniesta. Coming
That's
on the
positional
field,
gold, the utilisation of space.
Gabriel
He's found a way
Batistuta.
past. He's
Number
got away.
8, Andrei Shevchenko.
Tries to cross.
Number 22,
And it's cleared by the keeper.
number 13,
Vasco da Gama nearly finished it off there, but now
Number
it's a case of
17.
waiting for the whistle.
Jude Bellingham. Full edit minutes have been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? Mohamed Salah at it in a wide position. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Shevchenko. And time is up. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
So
to
welcome
the
one and all
Giuseppe
to a
Meazza.
picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So straight into the action. Inter Milan appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that I actually always liked...
Iniesta!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Martinez. Played out towards the right wing. Well read, nice interception. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him. And now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with what's going on up front. He really does add an extra dimension to this attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Zielinski. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Mackay. And this is Van Basten. It's Iniesta! Iniesta! Immaculate! A finish of true class!
The goal scorer for Vittoria.
And we have liftoff!
28 minutes is number 5.
There was no
Andres
getting to that,
Iniesta.
no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Vittoria have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Sucic. Inter Milan are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through...
Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are
The
flying.
goal scorer for Vittoria after 34 minutes is
A momentary lapse
Number 14.
mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Vittoria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And it's Barella. That's going wide left. Di Marco finding himself in space. Cleared away. Oh, super find. Now it's Mackay. And a shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
the goal scorer for Vittoria.
Oh,
after 45
delicious,
minutes
such
is
devilish curl.
Number
Oh,
8.
what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That has been cut short. And for the first half, that is that. Well,
This is
who
a
would have
special
thought it?
message
A
from
huge
members who are
chasm
eligible
between the
to
two
take
teams
part in
already,
today's
and it
special
might
prize
grow
draw.
even wider
If
in this
your
second
numbers
half.
show up on screen, you
Well,
are
they're
the
in a great
winner.
position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Vitoria will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Van Basten!
Sucic. Now it's Diouf. Gerrard. Spread to the right. He's found a way through. Van Bommel wins the duel this time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Barella gets across to intercept that. Zielinski. Goes looking wide. Now it's DiMarco. Shifted it to the flank.
The attendances for this match is 80,000.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now that looks a decent ball. And here's DiMarco. Has a look up and delivers. Van Bommel is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Pass somewhat off target. Carlos Augusto. Can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he get on the end of...
And Martinez!
They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been this time, surely! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Number 94. Number 10.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 32. Federico
Almost
Di Marco.
75 minutes on the clock now.
Coming on the field. Number 9.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 14.
Now it's
Number
Mackay.
20. Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
That is good strength. Can he get away here? Mackay! And yes, it's there! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Van Basten being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
He's picked his way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Sucic promptly onto that, and that is that. Bastoni. Zielinski. And Diouf. Now, can they get him away? And this is Van Basten. Oh, and the shots! It's loose. Oh, terrible. And again!
Have been indicated.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Sucic getting this one clear. He's having a pop! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Vitoria pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they want.